Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yes, yes. Let's get ready to get into it. So what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We are back. Guys, let's get into what's going on with this meeting. Um, it was good. It was on fire. You already know. Tiffany came through, even though she was late. But she came. She showed up, showed out, did her thing, and y'all know how she get down. Um, a couple of the little agendas passed, but not all of them, especially not the ones that Tiffany be trying to push. But yeah, it was a good meeting. It was definitely a good meeting. I enjoyed it. I liked it. Um, they got a little work done, just a little, not much, but just a little. So y'all know how we do. We gotta go ahead and talk about it. That's what we do. Talk about it. Let's talk about it. All right, let's get into it, y'all. How everybody doing? Good evening. Good evening. Thank you for coming through. Make sure y'all hit those like buttons while y'all on your way in. Hit them like buttons, please, baby. All right, y'all be using Dolton Trustees video from yesterday. Let's get into it. Where's the sound? In the sound. Uh-oh. Come on now. Where's the sound? This is a mess. The sound was just freaking.
To change it from
Alright, so I'm not sure what's going on right here and why the sound out, but I guess they was having some technical difficulties over there. But dang, we missed it.
Today is Giving Tuesday, and you can give a gift like no other. A gift that can help St. Jude Children's Research.
What's going on with the sound? Alright, I hear a little bit. What happened, Delton? Trustees?
There's sheep. Sheep need to be led. They need to be led. They need to be able family share. You gotta make a choice. You gotta make a choice.
Oh no.
success force came into my house.
I'm Vanessa Harrison, the trustee of Dolton, where you vote, whoever the best person is.
I should have checked this.
The residents. Y'all may remember me. Last year in August, I came here and I told you all about how Dolton police used excessive force, came into my house without a search warrant, no imminent danger, and my consent, without any of those three things, and arrested me, charging me with home invasion and other malicious charges in my own home.
Is this the first time y'all hearing this story? Because this is the first time I heard this one. We heard a lot of stories, but we didn't hear this one. So I guess she finally coming out with what's going on and what happened in her situation. Because this is a new story to me. I was shocked last night. Like,
At that very meeting, I was told by y'all's mayor, I'm going to make you whole. There was a meeting arranged for me between what was supposed to be the mayor and Louis Lacey. When I get to this meeting, the only person that was there was Louis Lacey. Nothing in my mind would have me have a meeting with Louis Lacey. Absolutely not. I respectfully declined the meeting. I thanked the mayor for her time. When I went to court, I got arraigned on 4 additional malicious charges. Oh, let's talk about while I was in jail. I was held for 50 hours before I was even charged. Jeffrey DeVries reported my car stolen, illegally reported my car stolen. Of course, he couldn't put my car under an investigation hold because I was not charged with anything. But he's so intelligent that he forgot to change it from stolen to under an investigation hold. I got pulled over by neighboring police, swarming me, telling me that my car was stolen. It's all on their body camera. They're intentionally torturing me. They let these people back into my house knowing I have full possession. What did they do? Vandalize my house. $50,000 worth of damage.
y'all hear the audience like, oh, like what? $50,000 worth of damage. I wonder if she's suing them because this is crazy. A whole nother crazy story.
$50,000 worth of damage that came out of my pocket, my money, mine. Me and my kids were homeless for an additional 10 months because of these people. I filed a civil lawsuit. They ignore it. They don't even come to court. Oh, so screw me, huh? Forget what I'm going through at the hands of these officers. Let's name them. Monaghan, Malone, let's not, please, let's not forget Morgan. And then we got Townsend. 4 out of the 5 officers have civil complaints against them. 4 out of the 5. I myself never had a felony in my life.
Now you do.
Ever. So I go to court, they never show up. The case goes to prove up. The attorney will confirm, just because your case goes to prove up does not mean that you will be granted a judgment. A federal judge ruled in my favor and gave me a default judgment. I want to believe that Jesus himself delivered that information to these attorneys because 2 hours later I had an email about an appearance.
Okay.
Listen,
All right.
I'm not here to fight against my community. I am the community.
All right.
Y'all did this to me.
Your 3 minutes are up.
3 minutes are up and I will see y'all in court.
Thank you.
Pro se litigant.
All right. Anyone else?
Y'all know Tiffany ain't going to court. If she ain't been to court, she ain't going to court. But that's just go to show you. And then she trying to go up for election again. Regardless, even if this looks bad on her because she could have addressed something. She could have said something. I'm sorry you went through that. Your 3 minutes is up. Like, you just don't have no compassion for nobody. That's crazy. No care in the world. Christ said, F her. Just F her.
First of all, greetings to everyone in the room. One good way to look at this is we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I remember the good old days. All of our meetings started on time. We didn't have to wait for anyone to start our meetings because we all knew that our time is important. By our, I mean everybody up here, everybody out there. We just sacrificed 32 minutes to an individual that doesn't give a damn about anybody's time but hers.
There you go.
Okay, let's get that straight. So what's going to happen in February? Was it February and April? We can rid ourselves of this disrespectful cancer that's been eating away at our community for all.
Hold on, he called her a cancer. He called her a cancer. What the hell is going on? Unbelievable. But I wanted to see, I wish they could have panned over so we can see the expression and how Tiffany face look. Like, I just wanted to see her facial expressions. Like,
almost 4 years now. I mean, enough is enough. Not one apology, not I'm sorry, none of that. Just prance in here and look at us like, we're her underlings and we have to wait for her to grace us with her presence. Now, on a more personal note, I had to battle with our own village hall to get a freaking permit. Again, this is the second time within a year. The last time, the end of last year, I had to go to the village hall 5 times to get a freaking roof put on my house that I was grossly overcharged for. Just recently, 2 times they lost my paperwork within a 1-week period for a freaking generator. Nobody else, I talked to a lot of contractors while I was there. They hate coming to Dolton simply because of what is going on with the administration. Other communities cooperate with contractors. They cooperate with us citizens that are trying to improve our housing. We can't, I don't know if anybody else has problems with those folks in Village Hall. It's bad enough you have to walk into a 10 by 10 room and share all your information with whoever they can squeeze up in there. That's an outrage in and of itself that needs to end. Fortunately, that should be coming to an end as soon as we get rid of this individual sitting up front. Yeah, you. Because enough of that. I'm sick of that. Why should we have to put up with this kind of disrespect? It's disgusting. You sit up there and pretend that we're your subjects. We're not your damn subjects. We are your bosses. We are the citizens of Dolton, and you will not continue to treat us like this because you are on the way out, whether you like it or not. And don't let the door hit you.
And these are the people that have to vote for her. And still, once again, no response, no nothing. It's like, F y'all. I don't care. I'm the mayor. I'm the mayor, and who cares?
Good evening. My name is Jedediah, represent Investigate and Advocate. I just don't want to start off by saying to you, man, I do not appreciate you shutting Andrew Holmes up when he was trying to give Fania an answer. A young lady who finally spoke up for herself publicly, and she deserved every bit of that moment. But not only did you shut him up, you never came back to it, telling him he would have his chance to speak. And so that's what brings me here today. It's also very disheartening to hear another woman have said that you will make her whole. Have you made anybody whole yet? If y'all want the tea, get it from D. I'm waiting on it. They're waiting on it. Please provide the receipts. So one of the things that I want to say is that I could have been done with this a long time ago, but you have made it hard at every single turn. So as the election comes closer, I would like to let the people know we have done a meticulous job of breaking down what we feel to be a systematic corruption here in housing with the Black Block by Block program. We'll talk about that. But I do want to pause and say, if you will help me, Mayor, because this is one of your favorite songs and I like your tone, help me say this to Burge on his way out the door. Na, 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 hey, hey, hey. Period. And then I want to say to you that I'm very, very much so concerned about this culture of corruption because one of your employees decided to get him some extra turkeys and ham that led to the arrest of an employee who was actually doing his job. But this is the problem that I have with this. And to the police department, this is what I'm going to say to you. We are not going to, as citizens, allow you to get away with being a lapdog for this woman sitting in the middle of this table. And there should never be a time that a police officer should allow a convicted felon to hold on to a detainee of their department. In case you don't know who that felon is, that felon happens to be the director of your youth program, Mr. Kamal Woods. And if you would like for...
And allegedly, they supposed to rough the dude up and all of that stuff. The one that they arrested. So, I don't know. He might sue next too. But allegedly, they like yoked him up and all of this stuff, and he had bruises on his neck. So that might be another lawsuit. Thank you, Dre.
For me to clarify, it would be case number 1996CFD00773 in Will County for, and as I'm alleging, the delivery of cocaine, the delivery of marijuana. The issue with this is that he is the person who runs your youth department in Dolton Township. So out of 170,000 residents, you couldn't find anybody better qualified? Or is it really that simple to just be, even if a married man, the one, and I'm gonna be disrespectful as you've been to Henyard, is it only the qualification to be fucking the mayor to get the job?
Whoa.
All right, anyone else?
Whoa.
Does that conclude comments? All right, go ahead.
Wait a minute.
Shout
That
out
was a
to
little
Jedediah.
blow. That was a low blow. But again, she ain't denying nothing. She ain't saying nothing. She not responding to none of these things. But then you want somebody to vote for you. I just can't wait to see how this turns out. Again, she still have a lot of supporters. Dolton, if y'all watching, make sure y'all get out there and vote. You know, your vote counts. Regardless if you vote for her or not, your vote still counts. So just make sure y'all get out there and vote.
Anyway, I think it's pretty remarkable that your administration did not show up for you. The only one that's here is the deputy clerk that you illegally terminated. So that says a lot about your administration. Also, wanted to call you out once again on when they were taking down your street signs. What you did was so flagrant. You basically threw a fit, and then you threatened to have innocent people arrested, people that were doing their job, people whose livelihood depends on them being able to do their job. That was diabolical, even for you. I was appalled, that you would do that and think that that was okay. Also, grow up, Mayor, okay? You're still calling Carmen Carlisle, Trustee Carmen Carlisle, Carlier. That is so immature.
Yep.
Grow up. How would you like it if people called you Tiffany Henyard? Would you like that? I mean, I know that you wouldn't, so give the same respect that you expect in return. I mean, it's incredible. I mean, you're likening this to a street vendetta. I mean, this is politics. And I mean, you should respect someone's seat just like you expect them to respect yours.
I like her comment.
Also, back to the incident about the banners. The officer that showed up, I don't know her name, the officer that was on video that allowed a non-employee to take the signs, DeMarcus Crigley, that were not even paid for by you, but you were claiming they were your property. She should be at minimum retrained, at maximum demoted. The way she handled that was an embarrassment to the police department. It wasn't okay. And, there needs to be some type of sanction against her. It was an embarrassment to her duty as a police officer of Dolton. Stan Brown, I'm not surprised he didn't show. I'm kind of surprised Andrew Holmes didn't show, but then again, I'm not, because he's an opportunist. He only shows for things that benefits him or you. And that speaks volumes as well. So again, Clean House 2025, you know, and clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. Thank you, residents.
Clean House 2025. But yeah, I am curious why didn't Stan or Andrew Holmes show up. They was at the last one. So I don't know, and this wasn't a surprise to me, and this was already planned. So it wasn't like, you know, it was a surprise or anything. Stan Brown probably didn't come because he probably didn't want to get confronted again by Fania. So we know that's probably why he didn't come. But I don't know why Stan Brown didn't show up. You know, he ain't do nothing but ride bikes. That's all he ever say. I just rode a bike.
And thank you, boy.
Hey, Jeff.
You know what you don't see in psoriasis commercials?
Hello, Daltonites. Tiffany, if you want the tea on the history that when it was the we in Dalton, come to me because it was the we. Now I want to read some that I found that was written 50 years ago in the history of Dalton. This is our village, our village.
Yes,
it is one of many villages which grew by dreams and hopes and dedicated efforts during our nation's bicentennial year. It is a time for our village to reflect on its history and leap into the future. Our village of Dalton is many things. It's a place where there are churches and schools and the people who use them and want them to be the best. It is a place where there is a time to dream and a room to play. It is a place where neighbors are important and friends are made. When we pulled up in Dalton today, my husband and I said, look, the tower still says Dalton. Thank God it doesn't say Tiffanyville yet. Look, a couple weeks ago, a lot of...
She funny. She got jokes. But for real, she ain't lying. What is Tiffany going to do with all of those signs, though? She might put them back up when she get reelected because, you know, what else can you do with them? You know, or put them in, she can probably put them over in, all over instead of just Dolton because, you know, she's the supervisor over there, so she can put some there and then the 17 communities. Why not just put some everywhere? If you want to put them up, you just going to put them in Dolton. I think she did that to be spiteful and to spend some extra cash. Because the people still ain't get paid. They still waiting for their money too. So for real, the signs don't even belong to her. They belong to the company that made them.
Of us went to Clean House party. I heard the vision. They gave us the time, every trustee, they talked to us. So the next day, I got on my Facebook group. Growing up in Dalton, Memories of Dalton, it's a private group, a lot of us old people. I told the story, you know, we keep the meanness out to the political. And I'm kind of the liaison, so they know what's going on. I told them there is a dream, they see a better Dalton when a new team comes in. And I said, there's a rainbow at the end of the storm. And I want to give you two comments that were given to me. This goes out to you, and this goes out to the trustees. Keeping my fingers crossed for the residents of Dalton. They deserve better. I may not live there now, but still want the best for those who do. So, in ending, if you've seen The Wizard of Oz, there's a scene when the good witch goes to the bad witch and says, be gone, you have no more powers here. I want to be sitting in that front seat when that happens.
Okay. Make sure y'all hit the like, y'all.
That concludes. Okay, so you're the last one, and then we're going to start our board meeting.
Greetings, everyone. I'm not going to speak to her today because it's pointless and she just ignores everybody. I just want to get up here first and say thank you to the trustees. You guys have been doing a stellar job at making sure that these board meetings are ran correctly inside of the Park District. Like they said, where we can have enough people that can actually attend the meeting without actually being left outside in the cold.
It's never been easier to start a podcast than with Riverside. First, go to riverside.fm.
Go to Riverside.
So we appreciate you guys because today is a very cold day. And imagine people just standing outside for no reason because she don't want to let them in. Anyway, just wanted to say something. And this is to the trustees. You guys are doing an awesome job, Clean House 2025. We need to make sure that you guys are getting out there talking to the seniors. I met a senior the other day, and her biggest gripe was that the trustees are not paying the bills because she doesn't understand the process of the trustees' role and the way that the meetings run. And it's very important that you guys get out there and let them understand that the bills that you guys are not paying are the ones that she snuck on there and the ones that are inflated because you guys didn't approve it. There's a total difference between you guys not paying something and with you guys not approving something. And you guys have to also let them know that she does her own thing. I met a lady in a grocery store the other day that came up to me, and she was really upset because she felt like all of the bills was not getting paid. And it's not the trustee's fault, it's Tiffany's fault because she's putting inflated bills on the actual agenda that should not even be part of the agenda items and what we approve to pay. So that's one of the main important things that we have to get out there. Also, I just would like to say to anybody that is her people, her goons, whatever, I put my information out there about my disability because I'm not ashamed of it. I'm okay with the life that I'm living. Y'all just be okay with the corrupt life that y'all living while y'all following her. But just know that in February and in April, we're going to vote her ass out that seat.
Okay.
So understand that between her and Chris Clark, we got to make sure that we go to those polls and we vote right because we cannot let her ass get back to be the mayor. And we already know she's not going to win that supervisor seat. That shit is done. Anyway, sorry, but I would just like to say that. And I just like to thank you guys for doing all that you've been doing and just keep it up. And anything that you guys need me to do as far as volunteering, I got y'all back.
All right, end of public comment. Next is general announcements. Are there any general announcements? All right, go ahead.
Good evening. Oh, there it is. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Okay, I have two announcements, and one of them is Tea with the Trustees, December the 14th. It's the last one for the end of the year, so definitely come out, get some vital information that we're not able to get at our normal board meetings. So come out Saturday, December the 14th, with your questions, and you can get some answers. So definitely come out December the 14th for Tea with the Trustees. Also, it is bringing in the new year, and it is, hold on. It says, let's bring the new year in right. Say yes to a second chance. Free expungement, December the 21st, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. 4655 South King Drive. We have a bus that's going to pick you up at the Park District Administration Building. That's 147th and Evers. The bus will be there at 10 a.m. You don't have to be a Dolton resident. This is for anyone in the state of Illinois. This is free for record expungement and to seal your records. So if anyone needs additional information, please, please, please see me after the meeting. Thank you.
All right, is there?
So y'all, also too, I heard that her lawyer was taking pictures. So I didn't see that. So if y'all see it or y'all catch it before I do, can somebody please let me know, because I didn't see it yesterday. But allegedly, the lawyer was supposed to have been taking pictures of people that was in the meeting. For what? I don't know.
Is there anyone else?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. Happy Monday. So I would like to invite you all to sleigh rides and good vibes from Dolton Park District. They're having their family holiday party, and they would love for you all to join them. It's December the 21st from noon to 3 p.m. That Saturday at the Lester Long Building in the Field House. You can feel free to contact Dolton Park if you have more questions, and they would like for you all to register for your free gifts. I would also like to announce that the time is here. This is our 4th annual family skate night. So if you all are following our Dolton Trustees page, if you're not, please do so, or our Facebook page, please do so. I will have the flyer posted within the next few days. It will be at Linwood Skating Rink, and I'll have the date and the time. So follow our Facebook page or our YouTube. And for any residents, if you all have been trying to reach me, feel free to reach me via email because I am having phone difficulties. So if you all have been calling me, I'm so sorry if you all haven't been able to reach me. But my email address is bnorwood@vodolton.org. Thank you guys so much for coming out tonight.
Lowe's knows a tool that does more helps you get more done. That's why during Craftsman Days, save on the Craftsman V20.
All right, anyone else? All right, go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. I would just like to publicly announce our 5th District Commissioner, which was Monica Gordon, was sworn in today as our new Cook County Clerk. So the 5th District, Dolton is in the 5th District, and I just want to publicly say that congratulations to Monica Gordon, the Cook County Clerk, and we hope she does a wonderful job. She is a true woman that exemplifies what true leadership is. Thank you.
Anyone else?
Yes, Mayor.
Go ahead.
Okay, a few acknowledgments. I want to thank Dolton Park District, President Cleo Jones, Commissioners Gail Towers, Commissioner Sandra Wells, Commissioner, I thought I saw him here, Kyle Rochelle, and Commissioner Willis Harris. Their partnership allows us to have this space, so we want to give a great thanks and kudos to them. Partnership means everything to the Board of Trustees. While I'm on giving
make sure y'all hit those likes, please.
accomplishments, I want to say
go.
congratulations, Trustee Kiana Belcher, this Friday being honored by the Chicago Southland Black Chamber of Commerce Trustee of the Year 2024. It's actually funny to watch her blush a little bit, so I'm gonna pause.
Congratulations, Kiana Belcher.
Separate from that, a couple of other things the board has been working on. We've talked about the status of the budget that we need to have implemented because we're well behind on that. The original budget, as it was presented to us in draft form, had a $2.8 million deficit. I was notified by the administrator today that a budget will be forthcoming to the mayor and the board with a balanced budget by the end of this week. Now, that budget is not in its final format. That is the first presentation to the board of a balanced budget. From there, we need to review it, look at the different categories to see how we got balanced, and then present that to the community so that that process can continue going. But we need to move it as quickly as humanly possible. Separate from that, our audits, we have to complete fiscal year 2022 and 2023 audit. Both are underway. The comptroller's office had placed an auditor that has been working with the administration, Administrator Freeman, our HR representative, finance department. Both audits are being done in a back-to-back fashion. Can't be done simultaneously, but they're going back-to-back. That is going to be a little bit of a lengthy process. We anticipate about a 3 to 4 month process for the first year, and then maybe a 1 to 2 months. So we may be looking at 6 months in totality of getting the audits current or caught back up to date. So those are the initiatives that the board has been working on with the administration. I want to give them thanks for the assistance from HR department, Administrator Freeman, as well as the finance department. That concludes my report.
All right, thank you. Next on the agenda is village clerk's report.
Good evening again, everyone. Today, I'm asking for approval of the minutes from the November the 6th, 2024 regular board meeting.
All right, is there a motion to approve the minutes from November 6th, 2024 regular scheduled board meeting.
I make a motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
The motion is second. Any discussion? Call the roll.
Trustee Tammy Brown? Trustee House?
Aye.
Trustee Norwood?
Aye.
Trustee Belcher?
Aye.
Motion passed. Thank you, board. Another thing that I have on the agenda today is the approval of the Board of Trustees 2025 schedule of meetings and the Board of Trustee 2025 holiday schedule. So I'm also asking for your approval of those two items.
Is there a motion to approve the Board of Trustees 2025 schedule of meetings and the board holiday schedule?
I make a motion.
Is there a second? Second. The motion is second. Any discussion? Call the roll.
Trustee Tammy Brown?
Aye.
Trustee House?
Aye.
Trustee Norwood?
Aye.
Trustee Belcher?
Aye.
Motion passed. Thank you again, board. That concludes my report.
All right, next is Village Administrator's report. All right, he's not here. Next is Engineer's report. All right. Moving on, next, is there a motion to approve?
Ain't none of them there either. This is getting out of control.
The corporate bills.
I make a motion to.
All right, is there a second?
Second.
And motion is second, please call the roll.
Oh, Mayor, I have a question. Are you doing them separately because it's an A and B? You just said corporate bills, so you got the
We could bundle
electronic
it.
and AP.
Do you want to bundle it? Bundle it. Unless some of y'all taking off. Y'all want to bundle it? Okay. So, is there a motion to bundle A and B?
I make a motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
The motion is second, any discussion? Call the roll.
Trustee Tammy Brown?
At Progressive, we don't believe in a cookie-cutter approach to career growth and development. The roles within our walls are...
Trustee House?
Aye.
Trustee Norwood?
Aye.
Trustee Belcher?
Aye.
Motion passed to bundle corporate bills A and B.
All right, is there a motion to approve, to pay the corporate bills for A and B?
I'll make the motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion is second, any discussion? Call the roll.
Trustee Tammy Brown?
Aye.
Trustee House?
Aye.
Trustee Norwood?
Aye.
Trustee Belcher?
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right, next is new business.
So I still didn't see the lawyer take no pictures of nobody unless she did it when she was first coming in or something, because I didn't see that. But I did hear that she was taking pictures. She pissed. You can see it on her face. And it's not about the meeting. Oh yeah, she ready. She is ready. Probably because Jedediah said that about Kamal. And that's why I said I wish we could have seen her face when he was saying some of those things about Kamal Woods and about her messing around with a married man, allegedly.
Yes. Is there a motion to accept and approve the 2024 property tax levy collected in 2025 in accordance with the truth and taxation law?
And this lawyer sits there with a smirk on her face, though. But she not like the other guy. The other guy just be looking at him like a mean hound dog. He just, and then he never, his expressions never, and where is the other guy that was with her on the last meeting that was sitting right next to her, too, with the little bushy bush? And he's supposed to have been a lawyer, too. But, he was running for, I think, some politician too. So he probably doing his own thing too, but he is a lawyer, but he has two positions, so, who knows?
Of Illinois. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
The motion is second. Any discussion?
Yes, Mayor.
Okay, go ahead.
Just want to speak to this. Every year, we have to file a tax levy and appropriation. Well, our annual tax levy. The board has given the direction to Attorney Ken Carr, who is the one that's preparing the ordinance, that the levy remain at the same level as it was last year. No increase on the property taxes, while the board continues to work on budget matters and things. We don't want to be saddling an increase on taxes without having the proper conversations with the residents. So that's my comment.
All right, call the roll.
Right.
Trustee Tammy Brown?
Aye.
Trustee House?
Aye.
Trustee Norwood?
Aye.
Trustee Belcher?
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right, next, is there a motion to approve resolution number 24-010, a resolution supporting a proposed Class 8 classification for certain property within the village of Dolton, 1445 East Sibley? Is there a motion?
Mayor, if I may, clerk advised that the resolution number as printed on the paper should be 24-011. Of course, you read it correctly, but the number on here.
Okay, so we changing it to 24-011.
Yeah, the actual resolution reflects the correct number, but it was incorrect on the agenda.
All right, duly noted. All right, is there a motion?
So move.
Is there a second? Second. Any discussion?
Yes,
Go ahead.
I'll mention because I know one of my favorite residents and neighbors asked for a little bit of a background on this. This is for the Shell gas station over on the corner of Sibley and Lincoln. There's going to be a new buyer to this property, so this will be the first opportunity that they've had at a Class 8. For my votes historically, in addition to in an effort to attract new businesses to our community, I've always given them the benefit of the first Class 8 in particular for those that offer sales tax revenue, motor fuel tax revenue, and other ancillary benefits or other revenue streams to the village of Dolton. So for this one, I'm in favor. When it comes to renewals, historically, I have declined to do a renewal because you've gotten the tax break for a little bit over a decade. So that we feel at that time the business should have been built up in a manner that can sustain it. So.
Who's coming in the driveway?
That's my kind of description on there.
All right, anyone else? So I guess you guys want to give another tax break because it's a new.
She is not feeling that. Now, her reason for the reason is not even really a good one. Even though they gave them a break last year, these are new people that's coming in, and she don't feel as though that they deserve a tax break also because they gave them one already, but these are new people coming in. You know, they trying to keep the businesses flowing and trying to keep basically the businesses happy so they can keep money still flowing into the township. Yes, here it comes, Jeff. It's about to go down.
Owner, and not because they're not renewing. So you want to give it because it's a new owner, correct?
Was that statement or question?
That's what I'm asking you.
Oh, in order to attract people or make it viable for a company to sell their business as well, the taxes are going to play a big part in there, and the current owner is having some difficulty because of the same state taxes. So in order to make it a little bit more business friendly and make it attractive for a business to come into our community, which is the new business, as well as to allow the current owner who's having some challenges, that's why I'm for it.
Trying to basically give them a fair shot, you know, helping them out. He already saying they having difficulties with the taxes, so why not help them instead of just let them just not buy it? Help them out, you know, maybe you let them get a break right now, and then next year it might be some different ways though they don't get a tax break. But here we go. Once again, the super mayor, I don't think she's getting that in her head because it's like, oh, so we're going to lose some money because these people are new and we need to give it's not about that. It's trying to keep the businesses alive. The businesses basically help brings the money into the communities. This is a replay. I've seen this before. Really? You lying. You did not see this before. What the hell is going on? Yes, it's from last night. What the people is... But anyway, he must be, yeah, he hangs with Tiffany.
And this is the gas station on the corner.
Thank you for the thumbs down. You can see your Ricardo.
Correct?
That's correct.
So did they have a Class 8 prior to this?
No.
Okay. Okay. Any other comments?
Yeah.
All right, Colorado.
Yeah, I want to slightly, and this is just for the residents. My perspective, because I'm in agreement with Trustee Houses also, but I would rather see a property get a chance than be vacant. We already have an issue with vacancies in the village, and something is better than nothing. So if we can eliminate an eyesore and bring potential revenue to the village, then I'm all for it. At least the first time, and then the second time, I may do a little more research and a little bit thinking about it, but I do believe that right now our goal is to bring businesses to the community so that we could prevent as many eyesores as possible. Thank you.
Okay, first of all, let me clear it up for everybody because she said eyesore. It is a current business that's currently operating. Unfortunately, he's selling his business, and now they want to give a Class 8. As you all know, when we give out Class 8, we have to make sure when we give the Class 8 that it is beneficial to the community. The problem I have is when you give the Class 8, where do y'all think the difference go? Got to go back into the community. So we give the business a break, but yet the homeowners are all complaining about their property taxes are too high or they went up or whatever. So you have to weigh it out. And all I'm asking is questions of why are we giving a Class 8? It is a operating business currently, and it is a gas station, is my question. But the board, y'all gonna do what y'all want. Y'all gonna choose to give the Class 8. It's totally up to the board. I am here to just educate the public. And when we give a Class 8, okay. Please order, thank you.
Does this look centered? Let me see. Maybe if I just put it a little more to the.
People just don't like the words. Let me educate you. But I do want to say this. I do these reviews or the breakdown because it's a lot of people that really don't understand politics and stuff like this. So a lot of times when they watch these videos of what's going on in Dolton, a lot of people do not understand. So I try to break it down so people can understand what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody don't, everybody don't be understanding. So I just try to help people a little more understand. That's why it's a review. It's not like we all watched it yesterday. We're just breaking it down, talking about it, and giving our own opinion about what's going on and helping other people understand what's going on. That's why I do what I did.
Entitled to say my statement, and when I say my statement, guys, whether you want to hear me or not, that's on you guys. But it's people that do watch this that hear what I say and understand what I'm saying. Just because you don't get it right now, don't mean the ones that's watching don't get it. So, with that being said, that is why I'm asking and making my statement for the record of what's going on with a Class 8. So that's all I have. Colorado, please.
May I?
It's not back and forth. If you want to make a statement, go right ahead.
Because I have something to say
Go
about
ahead.
what.
Now, see, this is Tiffany do not be keeping it professional. This is not a back and forth. Like, you didn't even have to even say that. These people, all the trustees respect her, still as the mayor. Regardless if they don't get along or don't like her, they still respect her. She should still have the same respect as they do for her. We're not doing no back and forth. Like, I'm just trying to get my little point across. We don't have to do no back and forth. That's understandable, but all of that was very unnecessary. That was childish. That was ignorant. That was not professional.
You said.
Go ahead.
I just feel that your comment, I understood it, but I think it's unfair to say over the last 3 years since you've been here, we've lost so many business. And since somebody is saying they're going to buy this place outside of losing it and letting it sit there, I don't understand why would it be a problem. We received a letter today from John Kasparik saying we're down $94,000 just in business license. So when you start talking about a business, yes, we're saying we are in support of the Class 8, but we rather have the Class 8 and have some taxes outside of another place that's sitting there, which is right off the expressway. It's entering into Dolton, so that would be the first thing you see. And these are businesses that we don't want to leave. We're trying to get businesses back in the community. So I feel it's unfair to say, because you took it as saying that we're putting it back on the residents. When you start educating, tell the whole story. Don't say half the story, tell the whole story. So I want to be clear, since people are looking at this, just to say we have to be very meticulous about making sure that we don't lose any more business at this current state. You should have thought about that when you took the trips.
Okay. So let me set trustee straight for the record, guys. And then I'm going to leave it at...
She's mad because Belcher is basically telling the truth. They denied so many people for a business license because Tiffany wanted to build it. Because Tiffany didn't even want, they didn't vote for her. I don't like these people and this, that, and the third. And then she was taxing them extra. Now, remember the bars and all of that stuff? They had the whole news conference about this stuff. They went to different stores and different businesses asking them about these situations. And not even only that, remember the cash checking guy where they cashed that check at for, I think it was the $50,000 or something like that. He lost his business behind her. A lot of businesses have not been getting their proper, they've been having, like the guy was saying, I had everything straight, all of this stuff. He had wanted the barbershop, but Tiffany wanted the building. The building is still empty. Like, come on now. We trying to keep these businesses while we have them instead of letting them go, because eventually, under her, everything going to be closed. Even the Melanie Center. She's supposed to be making that to the police station and that's still empty. They were saying the last time, let's sell the building. She don't want to do that. Like, why hold it and let it be empty? Gas and electric still on. That means somebody got to pay the bill. Nobody is there. Or I don't understand. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yes. It's just crazy. Like, all of this stuff is true. All of this stuff is true. Like, I mean, what, you just not going to have no businesses? You have to keep the business coming through. That's how you get your revenue. That's how you get your money, to keep the village or the township moving. Money comes in, money go out. Money come in, you got to keep the flow, keep it going. But if you stopping people from not even having a business, it's really no money coming in.
I'm going to put it on the record. When people talk about trips, y'all should do y'all research, because I didn't take a trip from here, the village of Dolton.
Yes, you did.
So as it relates to our budget here, tell them stop lying to y'all. Won't y'all do it for you? And you will see that I didn't take a trip from the village of Dolton. So stop lying to the public. That's number one. Hold on. Number two, as it relates to everyone here, y'all know, just like I know, they sell between each other their businesses. So stop it. Stop with the games. Yes, I respect the business owner over there. I have no issue with you. But all I'm doing is making my statement so residents understand what is going on in your own backyard. And she say, tell y'all the truth. The truth is they try to put all kinds of business through our city, through our village, from strip joints to bodegas to you name it. The board of trustees are behind it all. But guess what? They get mad when I put a blockade and say, no, we don't want that in our town. We want a family-friendly town. That's what we want. So when they don't get their way, or when people don't want to play with them, they get up here and they say the opposite. Come on, guys, order. Order, guys. Like I said, you don't got to listen to me, but other people are.
A wider smile brightens more than just your teeth. Colgate Optic Whites.
So let me get my statement out.
But Tiffany is saying all of this stuff. Where is the receipts? So now they want strip clubs and all of this stuff. Where are the receipts?
At the end of the day, this is where it's at. We are here to do what's right for the community, the people, not just because she just said, I don't want people to leave. Then guess what? Everybody, y'all threaten to leave, and let's see if they give all y'all clarity. It don't work like that. It's protocol to it. So all I'm saying to you guys is, won't you do your homework before you sit here and just believe what everybody say? So I want to put that out. All right, I'm done with it. Moving on. Call the roll, please.
Trustee Tammy Brown. Aye. Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion
All
passed.
right. So homeowners, y'all gonna pay for it. There's your tax dollars.
Belcher said, aye. You can't make this stuff up. Yes, Belcher. She said, aye. Aye, Captain. That was funny.
Guess where the difference go? Back to all the homeowners. All right, moving on. Next, discussion on settlement offer for 300 West Sibley versus the Village of Dolton.
Mayor, items C, D, and E are executive session items.
You said C, D, and E are? Okay. Next is mayor's report. Okay, thank you. So my part, I appreciate you guys for always coming out and listening to what I have to say. As your mayor, I love my job. I love what I do. I ran for office because I wanted to change the area that I live in. I want you to understand this. When you guys get up and make false statements, things with no facts, understand that you will be sued. I am coming for everyone that defamed my name, that got up here and lied on me, or just said something to the mic that's not truthful. So understand that us as politicians, because I don't tell y'all we don't have rights, we have rights as well. So I just want to put that out there because the disrespect that you guys displayed at that mic is unbelievable. For you to be my elders and people that we should look up to, as I always say this, I am the youth. You're supposed to uprise, uplift, and make sure that we have a voice. Hey guys, out of order.
Now, Tiffany saying this, right? Now, I'm going to just say this. She had got plenty of advice from all her colleagues, the trustees, everybody, and this and that. Tiffany don't listen or don't want to hear what nobody say because she feels though she a mayor. She's in charge, and what everybody else says doesn't matter. So how you going to say you the youth and ain't nobody really trying to school you or basically telling you? People been telling you, but you're not listening. You doing what Tiffany wants to do. So you can't sit up here and say that because you are the youth. But you still have to listen and listen to different ideas and listen to different things that might help instead of just I did this, I did that, and this, that, and the third because that's what I wanted to do. No, it's no I in team. Just because you're the mayor, that you still a part of a team. This is a team effort. This is a team thing, but you are the mayor, yes. But you still have to, people share ideas. You just want to not listen to people. People been trying. But Tiffany want to do what Tiffany want to do.
Order. And I see why people kick people out of the building. You gotta have respect. We have an ordinance that say you cannot disrupt the meeting, but yet you still do it. So please stop. At the end of the day, you guys have to understand that you won't want to disrespect your mom, your daughter, your auntie, your uncle, your grandfather. So please give the respect the seat. I have the seat now, whether you like it or not. I am your mayor. So I need you guys to respect when you come to the mic. Every single time, please stop. Every single time that you guys come to the mic, You don't talk about anything of substance as it relates to our community. You talk about a dislike of a person. That is not what we're here to do. We're here to handle the business and not let the business handle us. And with that being said, that means your street light out. You need your sidewalk fixed. You need your trees trimmed. Things like that of substance. But y'all don't get up here and talk about none of that. That's why you see things going the way it go, because you waste your time to come up here to be hateful to a person. Not cool, not right.
What? Now, that part really struck me the wrong way. Because the young lady came up there talking about basically the police and how they corrupt and how they gave her charges. Like, this is the problem. Who worried about a street light? And then you still sit there and act like you don't even care. So if she would have came up there and said, I think my street light fixed, what she would have said, okay, we gonna work on that and this and the third. No, you still wouldn't have said nothing about it because it's still street lights out. Like, come on, stop it. Public comment is their public comment is more deeper than a street light, than the pavement, than the lawn, grass, or tree. Their stuff is deeper than that. It's more important than a light. Like, did she understand that? She's saying that people came up there and gave hate speeches on her. People came up there and was telling the truth about different things that's going on. And it's more than a street light. It's more than a lawn. It's more than a tree. The man said he had to keep on going to the city hall to keep on getting the parking pass. Come on, that's greater than what you talking about. Who's worrying about stuff like that when you have more deeper stuff that's going on? Nobody ain't worrying about no street light when I got to keep on paying and keep on running back and forth down to a building. Who got time for that? That man like 70 years old. Ain't nobody got time for that. You talking about a street light. You can't put that on the same weigh scale. That don't even weigh out the same way. Come on now. Make this make sense.
Next, you guys keep talking about elections. You know, and I say it all the time, I won my seat by 82%.
Here we go.
Fred traded up to commercial auto insurance from Geico for serious customized coverage that grows with his business.
So what's the big Geico surprise?
Know this, I am going to come through on a landslide just like Trump did. Know that I will be victorious in the upcoming election in February of 2025. So I want to put that out there since y'all keep talking about elections at a board meeting. But I want to make sure you understand that. Food giveaway. The food giveaway was really dope. We had the largest food giveaway here in our village.
Make sure you hit the like and subscribe if you already have it.
It was sponsored by Dolton Township. And as it relates to every community came through, the line was ridiculous long, but we fed everybody. And I stayed all the way to midnight, really. So one thing about me.
Fernando said, how come she's not in jail? We still don't know. I know it's coming, but when? Ferndale, I'm trying to tell you. They've been saying that the Fed's been watching her for up teen times. We haven't seen no evidence far as when they came and tried to get, the files and stuff like that. But other than that, the next thing we seen where the server came and served her, but we haven't still seen nothing about what the Fed's gonna do with her, and that's probably why she gonna probably treat like a cheat. Like, how you know that she gonna win by a landslide already? You're not even. To me, if I was in Dolton, I definitely wouldn't vote for her. You don't have no answers for the people. You're not, you mean. You disrespectful. You don't have no compassion from what I see. You talk to people disrespectful, like you're above everybody. And you talking about you love people. Like, you say what you say certain things, but you're not showing it. You know what I'm saying? Show it. Show that you love the people. Not just besides doing no bingo and giving them a turkey and a ham and some daggone ground beef with some milk. Show the people. Talk to them like they are people. Like, you sitting up here just like, let me educate you. Like, that's kind of like disrespect, because you saying basically that I'm not educated, because why you have to educate me? Like, you putting the person down for real. That's not no, like who want to vote for somebody that's saying some stuff like that to the people? Because that don't make them feel good. They make them feel like, oh, you trying to call me dumb or stupid. Because that's basically what it, let me educate you. But can't nobody educate you. So I'm just trying to understand. All right, Jeff, what you said? I bet she's losing some of her lawsuits. So she lashing out. Something just feel weird about her demeanor. Y'all, I'm going to just say this too. You know what I'm saying? Far as that, the eviction and all of that stuff goes, you know what I'm saying? You did that lady wrong, and you still have not answered or said anything about that. And for people to turn around and sit here and vote for her, like, this lady got a family too. She need her money. You lived in her house, and allegedly I heard that she kind of like messed it up or didn't clean up or still like, you know, stuff everywhere. However, and you still got the key and the lady still can't get in. And you told them people you never lived there. You never stayed there. So what, you got it for somebody else? Because I know people do that sometimes. They'll rent a place out for, like, you know, their family, because their family probably can't get it at that time. But still, if you know that you put your name or the mayor on that paper, you are the mayor. Hold yourself accountable. Make a statement. I apologize. I'm going to give you your money. Da-da-da, boop, boop, boop. It shouldn't even have to went to court and went viral. It was all on the news and stuff like this. Like, this is messing up your credibility. This don't make you look good. Because this is a form of stealing. Well, it is stealing. Regardless of how you put it, you basically robbed that lady and took over that lady's house. That's basically theft. You ain't paid her. You ignoring her. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. And then you still don't have nothing to say about it. You acting like this never happened. But then you want somebody to vote for you. Like, I don't understand. Oh, but you going to win by a landslide. How do you figure? Maybe she knows she going to win. Maybe she, if you saying this, you must know something that we don't know. I don't understand.
Is I am a true public servant for the people. I'm going to stay. I'm going to do the things that you're not going to see no other elected official do, despite the hate and the things that people got or want to say. So I just want to point that out. But the news or nobody was out there to film or show us feeding everyone. Guess what? People may not like you, but you focus.
That's a lie. I showed that. I showed her feeding them people. Now show us some receipts about why you not paying this lady her rent money that she deserves. Show us that. Show us that you got all the receipts. Show us that, Tough Tiff. Show us that. Let's see that. Let's see some receipts from you. Real receipts, not no made up stuff. Real receipts. You just corrupt.
On the ones that love you. That's what life is. Focus on what you do within that dash, your commitment to service. That's why I stand in this fire. That's why I see and take all that hate that y'all throw at me, because at the end of the day, what God say? Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. So know that what you put out will be given back to you back tenfold. So I want to put that out there. Toy giveaway. We got a toy giveaway. So if anybody did not sign up, make sure you sign up for the toy giveaway because there's a lot of babies that don't have toys, that need toys. We give up to 3 to 4 toys per kid. So if you got 4, 5, 6, 7 kids, every kid gets up to 3 to 4 toys. And guess what? They can pick their own items. They come in the building and they go shopping like it's a Toys R Us. So that was really epic last year. It's going to be even better this year. Please come out and join us. We also have the food giveaway for Christmas. I don't know what I'm gonna give y'all this time. Last year was really dope. The Thanksgiving box had greens, beans, you name it in the box. We had turkey, we had ham, and y'all know I grew from the earth. That's how I grew up from my household. So I want you to have fresh produce. So I'm not really big on all those canned goods. So you had everything that was fresh in the box.
Fresh where? If I'm not mistaken, they was bags of greens in the glory bag. That was fresh. Okay. Now that's a processed food. Now fresh is when you know what I'm saying, you go to the market and you know what I'm saying, they got it right there. That's fresh. This stuff is processed in the bag because it have to sustain the bag. It have a due date on it and everything. When it's time to sell it and this, that, and the third. That anything that have a due date on it and stuff like that is a process situation. That is not fresh. Fresh is when you go to the garden and pick your own stuff and it coming from the dirt. Fresh. And then you had the sweet potatoes in the can. Not even the real sweet potatoes that people have to cut. And, you know what I'm saying? That's fresh. This lady here, she's beautiful.
And you didn't have to go shopping. You had seasoned salt, you had sage, you had garlic powder, you had every single thing in that box. The sugar, the vanilla, the nutmeg, you had everything. So I just want to point out how great the boxes really were. And a lot of people was really happy to have received it. For those that didn't get it, especially in my city, I did pull up and I still delivered the boxes the next 2-3 days until we got them all out to all our residents in the village of Dolton. So I just want y'all to know I love y'all and ain't nothing y'all can do about it. And these are the things that your mayor always do. Every single time. I'm never going to stop giving back to our community, producing for our community, despite what anybody has to say. I'm going to always do my job, and I'm going to do it to the utmost respect, and I'm going to make sure that you get your needs met. Also, we have the Christmas tree lighting. Christmas tree lighting, we are going to announce that. Please come out. That's a whole lot of fun as well. You get the meat sign up. We have cookies and cake. We have all kinds of stuff on that day. And of course, your hot chocolate with your marshmallows for the baby. So please come out for that because that's really dope. I just want to make sure you knew that. Dope? Oh, my vetoes. I am vetoing several different items. Please get that to the clerk attorney. We are vetoing the trip. So y'all talk about trip and pay that was given to trustee Tammy Brown. We also are vetoing, I am vetoing the payment to the attorney down there of $139,000. So all I'm trying to tell y'all, if it's gonna make sense, make it make sense. But these people are getting paid. They are putting themselves on the warrant list, and you guys not paying attention. Prior agendas, Trustee Kiana Belcher was on there. Brittany Norwood was on there. So they're paying themselves, guys, but they're not paying for your services to fix your streets, to give you concrete, to give supplies to public works. These are all the things that I keep on telling you about. I keep on showing you. But guess what?
So she can pay her lawyer and pay herself and pay her people thousands of dollars. And they can't, but they doing the service and they doing the work. They should get paid. They should pay themselves. What the, like, again, what is Tiffany talking about? What is she talking about? And we still have yet to see some receipts. She's vetoing this stuff and this and the third. Who's paying her lawyer? I'm trying to I want to understand. Unless she paying out her own pocket.
Well, hopefully y'all woke now because they're paying themselves. But we so broke. Guess what? Everything stops, right? But they're still paying themselves. So I want to point that out to you. Did you give her the vetoes? Okay, I just want to make sure we give you the veto. Want to take a picture? So you got it. Another thing I've noticed too
The
that's really
lawyer is
heartbreaking is
like,
you
this
have all these
lady
people
is
coming from
crazy.
all over.
Did you see how the lawyers, she said, you want to take a picture of it? The lawyer just was like, this lady crazy. Pass that shit down there. Pass it down there. This lady crazy. The lawyer knows something ain't right. What the hell? Let me see. Can I pass it? Watch the lawyer face. Watch the lawyer, y'all.
We get the meat sign up. We have cookies and cake. We have all kinds of stuff on that day. And of course, your hot chocolate with your marshmallows for the baby. So please come out for that because that's really dope. I just want to make sure you knew that. Oh, my vetoes. I am vetoing several different items. Please get that to the clerk, attorney. We are vetoing the trip.
When you go rogue, you go all in on flavor.
So y'all talk about trip and pay that was given to trustee Tammy Brown. We also are vetoing, I am vetoing the payment to the attorney down there of $139,000. So all I'm trying to tell y'all, if it's gonna make sense, make it make sense. But these people are getting paid. They are putting themselves on the warrant list, and you guys not paying attention. Prior agendas, Trustee Kiana Belcher was on there. Brittany Norwood was on there. So they're paying themselves, guys, but they're not paying for your services to fix your streets, to give you concrete, to give supplies to public works. These are all the things that I keep on telling you about. I keep on showing you. But guess what? Hopefully y'all woke now because they're paying themselves. And we so broke. Guess what? Everything stops, right? But they're still paying themselves. So I want to point that out to you. Did you give her the vetoes?
Now watch the lawyer face. Because she vetoing for the lawyer down there. Again, very unprofessional. That lawyer down there have a name.
Okay, I just want to make sure we give you the vetoes. Want to take a picture? So you got it.
She's like,
another thing I've noticed too that's really heartbreaking is you have all these people coming from all over just to indulge in the drama here in the village of Dolton. But it's sad because it's the people from the outside interference that keeps up the drama here in our village. Little do you guys know. Police are called several times because you guys have been flying people in, doing different things. Y'all come to the podium talking about nothing, as always. But yet you want to get your clicks and views to be on the news, but you flew in from Arizona, you flew in from Texas or whatever. And it said in my heart because the residents of Dolton cannot come to board meetings half of the time because you guys was overtaking it with the hate groups. Look at this room right here. You don't want to have meetings at Village Hall, but yet it's not even 20 people in this building. So all I'm saying to you is you can have your meetings in Village Hall because you have enough space. That is our home. That is where we supposed to conduct our business, and we will be back there soon, shortly. But I just want to point out to you all the things that I'm faced with, and I'm going to continue to keep Dolton moving forward.
So y'all know she was talking about Jedediah and Critical and the YouTubers and stuff that comes down there and fly down there to do, basically do their content. So this lady is funny.
What's next for Dolton? Dolton is going to see their mayor rise like the phoenix. You're going to see me come out of the ashes. Yep. And you're going to see me be victorious as I still love on you, still commit to public service, and never, never, ever give up on you. So please don't never, ever give up on me. I just want to thank you for coming out this evening. I have a lot more to say. You will see me with my voice throughout this next couple of days. I got a lot to say. I got a lot of facts and a lot of things to showcase as I move forward. Ladies in the front, you will be exit out of here the next time you interrupt this meeting because at the same time, I've told you once, I've told you twice, next time you will be out the door. We're not going to keep entertaining the people.
Watch the lawyer once again. The lawyer like, oh no, don't do that. Come on now. The lawyer, look at her face. Like, what? She even looking like the lawyer. The lawyer is, I like her, but she ain't saying nothing. But her facial expression says it all. She is not saying that. Helpers, babes, please hit the subscribe and the like button. And please just hit the like and subscribe if y'all already haven't. But the lawyer face is priceless. Yo, the lawyer face is so priceless. She like, come on now. Like, be for real. Like, they not even making nail outbursts like they would be normally. You know how like they'll be louder than what they are. Right now, it's kind of like they chills. But normally, you know how people be sleeping like her, all in the background and all of that stuff, and people be like, oh, no, and all of that stuff. They is conducting themselves. Tiffany is just trying to pick, I think, nitpicking. She probably mad because they probably giving her like the faces, like something like how the lawyer doing. You know what I'm saying? Giving her like the ugly faces and stuff like that, and she probably feel a little intimidated. But I don't really hear like no loud outbursts or nobody really acting the fool in there at this point.
In, doing different things. Y'all come to the podium talking about nothing, as always, but yet you want to get your clicks and views to be on the news, but you flew in from Arizona, you flew in from Texas or whatever. And it said in my heart, because the residents of Dolton cannot come to board meetings half of the time because you guys was overtaking it with the hate groups. Look at this room right here. You don't want to have meetings at Village Hall, but yet it's not even
people watching.
20 people in this building. So
Even
all I'm saying to
SE,
you is you can
even though
have
it's
your
politics.
meetings in Village Hall because you have
Jedediah,
enough
you
space.
have a lot of
That is
people.
our home. That is where we supposed to conduct our business, and we will be back there soon, shortly. But I just want to point out to you all the things that I'm faced with, and I'm going to continue to keep Dolton moving forward. What's next for Dolton? Dolton is going to see their mayor rise like the phoenix. You're going to see me come out of the ashes, yep. And you're going to see me be victorious as I still love on you, still commit to public service, and never, ever give up on you. So please don't ever give up on me. I just want to thank you for coming out this evening. I have a lot more to say. You will see me with my voice throughout this next couple of days. I got a lot to say. I got a lot of facts and a lot of things to showcase as I move forward. Ladies in the front, you will be exit out of here the next time you interrupt this meeting.
Now, nobody is really even saying anything. Like, that was just totally uncalled for. Did y'all hear anybody really making any loud outbursts or anything? They letting Tiffany do her big one. Like, nobody is really saying all of this stuff is just uncalled for because you don't like them or you feel as though, like, why are you doing this?
Because at the same time, I've told you once, I've told you twice, next time you will be out the door. We're not going to keep
you see her face?
The people
Y'all
here.
see her face? Look at her face. She was like, huh? Because she trying to understand. What the fuck is you talking about? Ain't nobody saying nothing. Ain't nobody doing that. She trying to understand. Like, what? The lawyer. The lawyer. Look at her face. Come on, y'all. This is priceless. Can't nobody make this up. She even looking like in disgust. Like, what? Huh? She trying to understand what is going on and why you said that. Yo, this is crazy.
Here, as it relates to being able to get my voice heard. My voice will be heard like you guys get the same respect. When you go to the podium, you have 3 minutes uninterrupted, and we sit here and we listen to whether you got something good, bad, or negative to say. We still listen to it all. So you have to give me the same respect, whether you like me or not. I am still your mayor. So when you call me for that snow, I still pull up and shovel your snow. Ask Trustee Stubbs. So next on the agenda is there a motion to go into closed session?
I'll make the motion.
Okay, well, and you gotta make a motion for the items of why we're going into closed session. What is it for?
I make the motion for Discussion regarding appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees. A. B, discussion regarding pending and probable or imminent litigation.
All right, is there a second? Second. All right, it's been motion second, call the roll.
Trustee Brown?
Aye.
Tammy Brown, I'm sorry. Trustee House?
Aye.
Trustee Norwood?
Aye.
Trustee Belcher?
Aye.
Motion passed to go into an executive session.
All right, so we're going to close session, so you guys can wait if you like. If we do come out, we will vote on whatever business needs to be conducted. Other than that, you can stay or you can go home. Thank you so much. Now, where y'all go for closed session?
Yeah, but that was the end because they never came back.
Today's meeting.
For the closed session and this and third, or say what happened in the closed session. But yeah, she can't do that. That's why the lady was like, huh? Did y'all see her face though? She was looking like, what? Huh? Yeah, so Critical Smoker had people all the way in London and all over the world. Yep, you're absolutely right. He definitely did. Yep, and he got some supporters all over the world. That's beautiful. That is so good. You know, I want to get internationally known, but I'm known on my microphone because I get stupid right now. But yo, yeah, I'm gonna just say, Tiffany is I don't know, but they wasn't making no noise at the end. I didn't even see Second Machine coming here. Losing, come on. What's that? Second Machine. Yes, but Tiffany ought to stop. Right now, this is the time where she should be trying to be gaining people's support and not making herself look like a bad mayor or look bad, period. Because at the end of the day, you need the support of the people because you wanted to win on a landslide, but she already said that she was. So I don't know what she know and what she have in store, because for some reason she basically saying that she gonna win on a landslide like Trump did. So obviously she got some plans or something going on. Because I'm not understanding how you feel as though you gonna win on a landslide. Like you just have that much confidence in yourself. She might do. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, she have a lot of support. You feel what I'm saying? If she was a beautiful person when she first came. When I first became to know her, and this was like the same time last year. You know, so I've been doing Tiffany content for a while because I believe that I had faith in her. I liked her as a mayor that was standing up. Yeah, I did. I really did. But as I seen, you know, as time went by, because my very first video was talking about how she's standing on business. Like, she ain't, you know what I'm saying, putting no punches. She ain't taking them either. She's standing on business. That was my very first video. But then as time kept on going by and she was getting exposed, then I came to the realization like, oh, this stuff ain't right. So my whole thing is hopefully she figure it out and get it together. Well, then again, she don't really have to, because she says she gonna win on the landslide. So I don't know, but I just want to know, how do she know that? And I want to see some of her receipts, and she vetoing this and suing these people and this, that, and the third. It's so much that she's saying that she doing, you know, but it's just a lot with her. You know, I don't even know what to say, but we going to be watching. We going to see. But right now, she should be trying to gain support and not basically be mean to the support. Because these are the people that have to vote for you, and you talking about putting them out of the meet, and people come and do public comment, and they flew in here and this, that, and the third. Which what she said, it don't really mean nothing or something like that. She said, but a lot of this stuff, I ain't even gonna lie. A lot of the stuff that Jay was putting out and basically exposing her, a lot of that stuff was becoming true. He was getting hits on stuff before stuff even came out in the news. Like he'll have it all the way a week in advance, and then boom, it's on the news, and then boom, still Tiffany haven't really said anything about it or haven't really addressed the issues. And that's the big thing. You're not addressing the issues for your people that allegedly supposed to support you. Because these people, when they go to the polls, they gonna be like, well, should I, like, they is gonna be confused. Because, I mean, yes, you give us food, you do this and do that and this and the third. But at the end of the day, people want to make the right decision. Because they don't want to fall short. Just like, people don't want to make the wrong decision. But it is what it is. I'm not, I'm just saying, y'all, if y'all live in Dolton or in Dolton Township, just make sure y'all get out there and do what y'all got to do. Do the right thing for you. Do the right thing, you know what I'm saying? Just do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what's the right thing. I don't live down there. But whatever you feel is right to do, do what you do. Can't nobody control nobody vote. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. But at the end of the day, you want what's best for you and what's best for your community. Because you got to be the one that's going to be living there. So just, yeah, I don't know what to say. I just don't like her attitude. That is the attitude for me. The attitude is like so gangster. It's okay to be gangster, but you have to be gangster at the right times. You don't be gangster at a public meeting and everybody watching you. This stuff, like she said, is going to be on the news. They only going to show her and then you saying this stuff. They're going to show you in a negative light. And if you notice why you keep on putting yourself in a negative light, like, come on, for real, is that smart? Knowing that these people or the news is going to show that, so make it sweet, make it good, make it, you know what I'm saying? You don't even know how to fake the phone. You just disrespectful. It seems like you don't care. And that's what I think is going to get to the people. Just because you feed us, you saying that you love us, and there's nothing that you can do about it. But show it, even at the meetings. Show it, even in public areas. Show that. And don't let nobody come up in her food line, because the next meeting she putting you out there. Yeah, because they ain't say that when they came in my food line and this and the third. But you said that you don't care who come in your food line because you're going to feed everybody, regardless if you don't like them or not, or y'all have differences or not. You still going to feed them, but you're going to put them out there at the next meet. Make that make sense. That's some evil stuff. That's some devil work. But she said she going to come out the ashes. Yo said she gonna come out the ashes and win on the landslide. Who comes out the ashes? Come on now. Even Jesus didn't even come out ashes. He was resurrected, but he ain't come out no ashes. Only the witch come out the ashes because she burned. Jesus ain't even get burnt. Like, come on now. Who says this? I'm coming out the ashes and I'm winning on a landslide. Because there ain't nothing you can do about it. But y'all, make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe. I love y'all. Thank you for coming through tonight. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciated it. You know what I'm saying? Whew, it's just a lot, it's a lot. But yeah, yo, make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe if y'all already didn't. Please hit the like, hit that like, hit that like, hit that like. Thank you, Jeff, so much. Thank you, Sweat Co. Thank you, all my supporters and everybody that came through. I love y'all. Everybody be blessed and not stressed. Oh, yeah, to the replay game, make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe. I love y'all, too. Thank you so much, everybody. Enjoy your night.